If you guys have seen any of my previous videos, you probably have noticed how bad my lighting has been. I've been using the window or LED lights and it has just been a nightmare, and apparently guys from Ambitful realized that I'm struggling a lot and they just reached out to me and said, hey, do you want to test out this new key light from Ambitful called FL80? I was like, yeah, sure, I could use a light. And I was very surprised because I was not expecting this light, because this is an RGB key light and I've never in my life seen an RGB key light. Just a note here, just because they sent me this light doesn't mean I have to give a positive review, so I'm gonna be very critical about it and tell you what I like and what I don't like about it. So regarding the build quality, I'm actually quite surprised because the light is itself fully metallic and is really nicely built. It's quite small as well in size and it doesn't feel chunky or big. And actually, if you notice, also the softbox is only 60 centimeters. And at the beginning I was like, yeah, you know, I need like 120 centimeters, like really big one. But then actually, the smaller the light, the more portable it is. I don't have a huge studio or anything, so having a smaller light is actually really good. And besides that, there's not a lot of light spill. If you look around here on the sides, it's just the light is really coming to my face very nicely, and there's not a lot of light spill happening. So that's really a big advantage. And another good advantage of this light is that it's actually portable. So if you don't want to plug it in the power outlet, you have this huge chunk. It's actually just a battery holder with two big batteries that last forever but charge super quickly. You can also see the charge, and you can see this is full right now. So with this clamp that they provide, I simply add it to the light stand and walk around, use it as a photo light, use it as a video light. And because it's so small and so compact, it actually works pretty well. So you can really bring it anywhere with you without any problems. So as any key light, you know, it comes with the bounce mount. So you can add this reflector as well as the softbox. In some cases you have to order the softbox separately. Softbox is really nice because it comes with this white sheet, the diffuser, as well as honeycomb, which I use all the time to avoid the light spill. It is really nicely built, a lot of velcros, everything comes together pretty nicely, and I personally really like the size and the compactness of it as well. Regarding the light, it comes with the display, where you can see a lot of things and you can control a lot of things there with these two knobs. Like you can go from mode to mode. You can also adjust the temperature. Because it's an RGB light, you can really play around and create any color you want. However, I don't find the knobs too convenient, especially if you want to use it as an RGB light and have to pick some specific color, you need to know the code. So I actually use the app. There's also a remote control that comes with it. I don't use it because I think the app on your phone is so convenient. You just pick whatever color you want, you pick intensity, and it will display perfectly. So there's absolutely no problem with that. Also, the AC adapter comes with the light, so you can plug it in the outlet. The stand doesn't come, so you have to buy a separate one, and I guess that's the case for all of the lights. Alright, and let's take a look at the things that I think could be improved. Well, first of all, I don't know, maybe you guys can help me out and write in the comments if I'm just not using the right stand, but I don't think this setup quite works well because the light doesn't really fit on my stand, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I'm not a light expert or anything, so maybe there's a different ending to it, but I mean, it holds quite well. You know, I can lift the light up and I can move it around, but it just wobbles a little bit even if I tighten it quite a lot. So I think I'm just mismatching, and I didn't have any other parts to match with it. You know, it's not a premium light, so you don't really have super fancy handles or anything. So you just release this knob and there are these teeth that allows you to kind of move it around. So it's a bit chunky how the way it moves, and between these gears you can't have like the smooth transition. So just be aware of that. Another thing, and I know this has been discussed in a lot of other light videos with Godox or Aperture and stuff, is the ventilator noise. Ventilator itself is not really loud at all. I barely can hear it, but however, with my unit, maybe this is because it's like a pre-production unit or anything, there is a little bit cracking sound on the ventilator. I think it's such an easy fix. So I reached out to the guys from Ambitful and I told them about the problem. They said they're definitely going to talk with their engineers and solve the issue. And here's actually how it sounds. I put the, just please note, I put the microphone so close and turned the gain on so you actually can hear very well what I'm talking about. So I'm going to shut up for a second so you can hear. Another improvement that I wish, and I've seen it in with so many lights, the big block, or how do you call it, is right in the middle or actually closer to the end of the light. So basically when I plug in, the AC block is hanging in the air. I'm really happy with the light, and even with the downsides and some hiccups that it has, I think it's well worth the money, and I think you will be really happy with the light. Alright guys, that's it for me in this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you have any questions about the light. I'll be playing around with it quite a lot, so if there is anything, drop a comment down below, and I will see you all in the next video.